안녕하세요. 저는 Amy입니다 and I'm back doing another video for you. Happy 2019. I cannot believe it is 2019. This is 2018, a small look back. First one that we're gonna go through is movies. I didn't see a lot of movies last year. I just didn't have time. I was working and I didn't have time. I literally didn't have time to go see movies. So hopefully that'll change and I'll get to see a couple movies this year. There's two movies that I really wanted to see last year, but I didn't get to go because I, one, didn't have time, and two, no one would go with me. And I mean, I'm a big girl, I can go to the movies by myself, but when I can't drive and stuff, there's like obstacles. So the two movies that came out last year that I really wanted to see, which I didn't get to see, was Bohemian Rhapsody and Incredibles 2. As soon as they come out on DVD, girl, I'm picking them up and watching them. But the two movies that I did see, which I loved, was This Is the Greatest Show. Yes, The Greatest Showman. I saw that movie like at least twice, maybe 3 times in the movie theaters. I can't actually remember how many times I saw it. Love that movie. I love that movie. Oh my god, Hugh Jackman. Oh my gosh. And Zendaya and Zac Efron. And like, I'm not like a huge Zac Efron fan. Like with the whole High School Musical stuff, I was more of a Chad girl instead of a Troy girl. With Corbin Blue, but I digress. The Greatest Showman, I love that movie so much. And the second one was Marvel, and it was Black Panther, which I absolutely loved as well. I love that movie so much. I haven't seen like all of the Marvel movies, but I've seen that one and a couple other ones, and I love Black Panther so much. Songs, and surprise they're all K-pop again. Same as last year. Like, I don't really listen to non-K-pop songs on a regular basis, so these songs are like best of the best that I've listened to multiple times, and I just like have them on replay. So I'm obviously not mentioning all of my favorite songs from last year, because that's literally gonna take like an hour just for songs. From Stray Kids, District 9. District 9.
Get lost, get out of here. District 9.
Absolute favorite one from the album that I have of theirs. 잘하고 있어. 넌 잘하고 있어. 넌 잘하고 있어.
Gotta take your time, 할 수 있잖아. 너는 잘할 수 있어.
I love that song so much. I've literally played that so many times. It's my favorite Stray Kids song at the moment. I've got 2 for them as well. Oh My. And Thanks. 고맙다. And then for Monster X, I only have one, which is like the one that I've replayed so freaking much, and that's Jealousy. Jealousy. EXO, freaking EXO. Tempo is my absolute favorite, and ever since that came out on my birthday, 2nd of November, all the time playing it. Playing it all the time. Don't mess up that tempo.
Don't mess up my tempo. 들어봐, 이건 충분히야. I said don't mess up my tempo.
Such a good song. Oh my god. Day 6, the one that I've been playing so much. Shoot Me. Gonna just shoot me. Shoot me. Gonna someone know. Bang bang. Bullet bullet bullet.
그래 날 쏴. Bang bang. 너의 bullet bullet bullet. 얼마든지 맞아줄게.
And then obviously we have my BTS, who once again took over the world this year. Oh my god. Big hit. Like, give my boys a break. They deserve to have like a month holiday. Just give it to them. Like, I don't care if people are gonna riot and be like, oh my god, what's happened? Are they breaking up? No, just give them like a month. Give them a month where they can just relax. They can still do the stuff in studios, which, I mean, honestly, they're probably gonna be doing, but they can just have like a month just sleeping. They can sleep, they can eat, see their friends, see their families. Just give them a month. They deserve it. The top songs from BTS I've been replaying so much is Fake Love. I'm sick of this fake love. Fake love.
I'm sick of this fake love. Fake love. Fake love.
Idol. Obviously, I blew up. Can call me artist. Can call me idol.
You can stop me loving myself.
Magic Shop from the Love Yourself Tea album. Oh my god. It's like I cry so much when I listen to that song. The first time I heard it, I was just like, I just bawled my eyes out. Obviously, also they had like their solo ones from the Love Yourself Answer, which I love all of them. Hope World was my complete, I'm like, hobby! His mixtape dropped. My favourite song from Hope World is Daydream. Daydream, daydream.
Push on the stars, push on the stars. 해가 있다면.
Bands and comebacks. So my favourite bands and comebacks. Pretty much the bands that I mentioned before. BTS, obviously, 17. Stray Kids, I love Stray Kids so freaking much. Chan and Felix, my Aussie boys, they're crazy. Like, okay, so I feel like I got onto like the bandwagon of like liking Stray Kids a little late. The first time I heard about Stray Kids and like saw anything to do with them, Aussie conversation, oh my god. Because I was like, because I knew about Stray Kids and I was like, okay, I know at least one of them is Australian. And so when they were doing the introductions in the video, which I'll link below, Chan first spoke and I was like, oh my god, that's the Australian guy, awesome. But then I was like, but no, like I feel like as soon as I saw Felix, I was like, he looks like he's Australian. I don't know, there's something about Felix that I was like, oh, I feel like he's Australian. But even before he opened his mouth, and then as soon as he opened his mouth, I was like, girl, his voice, oh my gosh. And then they're like Australian conversation with like Jay from Day 6 being like, I have absolutely no idea what you guys just said. And I was like, this is like a typical conversation. Not really typical conversation, but like it's a conversation that every Australian would understand like that. Like every Australian has had that kind of conversation, which is just like, oh, you know, mate, like, what you doing the Savo? What you have for brekkie? Oh yeah. It's like, I kind of like go into the kind of typical Australian bogan accent when I do that. But yeah, no. Stray Kids, I love. Day 6, obviously, I saw them in concert. They're like one of my top bands and I got to meet them. I got to high touch. Oh my god. I'm still freaking out about that. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear about that for a while. Obviously, EXO's comeback, which was on my birthday, and I'm like, I love EXO so much. Shows. So I didn't really have a lot of time last year to watch a lot of like shows or anything like that. Pretty much the one show that I tried to watch every single week on YouTube obviously was Return of Superman, because I still am so obsessed with Return of Superman. The twins left and I cried at that episode so freaking much. I was like, no, Soju and Son, no! But they decided to leave and I'm like, they've been doing this for years, I can understand that. I feel like I didn't watch a lot of K-dramas, which is really annoying because like I really want to watch more K-dramas obviously because I love them. But the standout K-drama that I watched is Strong Woman Do Bong Soo. I am obsessed with that drama. It's such a funny drama. It's funny, it's relatable, it's weird. You don't understand. Like, I'm gonna do a review on it soon, but it's like, you watch it and you're just like, oh my god, wait, what even is the genre of this? Because I didn't look up what the genre was. It tells you what the genre is if you look it up. But I would recommend, if you haven't seen Dabongsu, like, don't look up anything about it. Don't look up the genre, don't do it. Because it was so exciting and weird and funny and scary at some points. I was like, I have no freaking idea what this drama is doing. Because I didn't know what the genre of it was, it made it so much more like thrilling and exciting, and there's so many good parts in it. I just love it so much. It's like, I would highly recommend it. Like, Dabongsu is up there with my absolute favorite dramas. Okay, so then moving on to the sad part, celebrity deaths that happened last year. I've got 2 written down, which were the 2 that I think hit most of the world the most, and the 2 celebrities that I knew a lot about and was really sad that they had passed away. And the first one is Stephen Hawking. Like, that's such a massive hit. He was such an amazing man, and doctors were saying that he would die when he was like in his 20s. He was such an amazing man. And then the second one is Marvel dad, Stan Lee, which is just gonna be so sad with all the, like, there's not gonna be any more cameos, there's not gonna be any more of that. And again, like I mentioned before, I haven't seen every single Marvel movie ever, but I like Marvel movies. I like the ones that I've seen, and Stan Lee is gonna be very, very, very greatly missed. And then finally, I can't like not mention this. If you have anything to do with K-pop, the K-pop world, very little chance that you didn't hear about this. Triple H, which was a trio band under Cube Entertainment, which consisted of 2 Pentagon members and Hyuna. You know Hyuna. Hyuna's been around for like over a decade. And she's amazing. She's one of my favorite female artists ever. Well, a scandal happened. Came out that Hyuna and Idon, who was one of the members, had been secretly dating for a while. And obviously you'd had those like fans going like, oh well, we hate them now, how can you do this to us, blah 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 blah. Whereas I'm in the boat of people going, why can't they date? Let them be happy. Like, as a fan, you should be happy that your idols are happy, and if they're in a relationship and they're happy, and like, who cares? Let them be together. It's not impacting them in their work life, so who gives a crap? But anyway, Cube Entertainment didn't see it that way. They were listening to the fans going like uproar, so they disbanded Triple H. They were like, nah, we're not doing that anymore. They put so much work into it, and all of a sudden, just like that, not doing Triple H anymore. We're firing Hyuna. Idon's out of Pentagon. I can't remember if they've kicked the other member out of Pentagon or not. I'm not entirely sure. I think they were still umming and ahhing about that. But they were just like, oh, Idon and stuff, like they're on hiatus, but then they pretty much just cut him, or he just went, well, stuff you guys. Which is so sad and so frustrating, infuriating. So I'm like, how can you do that to Hyuna? Hyuna has literally made so much money for Cube. She's been faithful to Cube. She's been through so much. She went through so many different debuts. She's done, I think she was in Wonder Girls, then she was in 4 Minute, and while she was still in 4 Minute, she made a solo debut. She was Troublemaker. Like, leave the poor girl alone. She has done so much for you, Cube, and the fact that you did that to her, and that she just, I'm so angry at you. I mean, I'm already a little bit like peeved at Cube because of the way that they've not backed up a lot of their artists. I mean, so many bands that I really, really like under Cube, they've just completely ignored them. And it's like, but anyways, once again, I digress. That is it for this video. I've tried not to make this video extremely long. I hope that you're looking forward to 2019. I know I am. I'm going to mention one little thing about my personal life that happened last year, just so you know, basically. It's just so I can tell you. I'm not gonna put a whole like separate big video with this because I don't really want to talk about it too much, so I'm just gonna mention it here. Me and Christopher, who was my boyfriend just over 2 years, we broke up at the end of last year. Not gonna go into any details. It wasn't like a horrible breakup. There weren't any like fighting or cheating or anything like that. It came to a time where the relationship just had to end, and there are reasons for that, obviously. Otherwise we would still be together. But I'm not gonna go into that because I feel like that's not something I should talk about on the internet. Also, I don't think he wants all of that information out on the internet either, and I respect that. I'm doing well. I think he's doing well. I haven't really spoken to him, but I will send him a message before this video goes out just so I can give him a heads up that I've mentioned that, because he asked me to do that for him. To Chris and to Chris's family, if you're watching this, and again, I'm sorry it's not in like a separate video, thank you all so much. You were all so beautiful and so nice to me, and I felt like I was a part of your family from pretty much the moment that I met all of you, and I'm gonna miss all of you so much. I had to. That is it for this video, and I will talk to you next Saturday. Happy face. 잠깐 안녕.